We are here at the 2025 Ultimate Dancesport Challenge with Tom Larson, our drummer, our percussionist. Tell me a little bit, Tom, about your experience, your background in percussion, because you do some amazing things. We see you at so many events. What got you into being the percussionist that you are today?
Actually, David Elkin, the owner of this comp, was the first one to ask me to do this about 14 years ago.
Wow.
I didn't really know what I was getting into. Knew how to play percussion, but didn't understand the dance world.
Okay.
And so over time, adjusted my kit, trying to make sure that it worked the best for ballrooms, which typically have really poor sound acoustics, and learned the dances enough to know that what rhythms I was superimposing on top of the song was an appropriate rhythm for the dancers that they needed. So it was a learning process, but that has tweaked, and I've kind of developed a spaceship of a kit, and learned a lot of the things that they need or don't need in the particular dances. So it's been an evolution. But David Elkin was actually the beginning of that evolution. So.
Yeah, and that's such a cool story, because as we know, David Elkin is one of our organizers at the Ultimate Dancesport Challenge. So bringing Tom in now 14 years later, right?
In a minute.
And still being able to see that development of you as a percussionist and how you assist in adding that next level of environment to the ballroom. A lot of the time, we take some of these things for granted.
Sure.
I think as dancers, as organizers, and it really does make a difference. I know being on the dance floor and hearing that extra clarity of an extra bass beat that you provide in the percussion is such a next level thing that you just don't get from just the DJ'd music on its own. So I think that's a special thing.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it really learning how to kind of fit in the best appropriately. It just makes it feel more alive, and like it's a live situation, as opposed to just listening to a stereo. So.
Yeah. So we'll ask you something a little different.
Okay.
You've been to New Orleans before.
I used to live here.
You used to live here. Okay, so tell us some insider information. What are some of the best things to do in New Orleans if you're not a tourist?
If you're not a tourist, well, Frenchman Street is always the best, probably musically. Molly's on the Market is my favorite bar.
Okay.
The Verdi Mart convenience store has the best sandwich in town, which is right up on Royal. The cool places are not the fancy restaurants. The cool places are the little grungy convenience store that there's a guy in the back making shrimp po' boys, and that's the good stuff. There's a great bar called the Golden Lantern if you are open-minded, and then there's the Riverwalk and the Cathedral, and other things that I don't care if you're a tourist or a local, you have to appreciate that. The beauty of New Orleans is just unprecedented.
Yeah.
So.
That's so cool, and to be able to, I think it's so great to be able to come to an event and a competition and enjoy the ballroom, and uniquely also enjoy the outside of the ballroom, whether it's spending an extra day or whether it's in between dancing, in between working. And so it's nice to have a little guidance and a little extra inside information so people can direct if their time is short to be able to explore. So thank you for sharing that with us.
You're very welcome. Very welcome.
Now, last thing, and we're going to let you get back to assisting and making that music the best it can be. What is your favorite thing about doing percussion for ballroom dancing events?
I love it when a dancer, amateur dancer, comes up to me and tells me how much it helps them, or how much they appreciate it. I of course love talking to the pros and the people like you, but when you see that someone who's new in the dance world comes up and they're like, I just couldn't get it, but I feel good when you're there, that makes my heart happy. And I just love playing, so I'll do it anywhere to anything. But actually trying to physically help someone get on step or stay is something I didn't think a few years ago I would ever be doing, but I appreciate it and I value it. So.
Awesome. Thank you so much for talking to us today, Tom. And we'll let you get back to it. But thank you for being here at the 2025 Ultimate Dance Sport Challenge.
Absolutely. Good to see you.